What's up, guys? Welcome back to DYAD in the Force. We are here. What do we call this?
This is Andor clock. Andomorphs.
The first 3 episodes are here. I guess we're going to call it the first arc, which sounds biblical, but it's
Andor year 2.
yeah, Andor year 2. I feel like we shouldn't really, or don't really need to preface this.
I feel like if you're watching this channel, then you know that we've been anxiously awaiting this. I've seen a bunch of people who've seen all the episodes already, and they say it's amazing. How I get on that list, I don't know. If you know, let me know. Yeah.
All right. I mean, I feel like we just get right into it. You know, we have what looks to be 3 hours.
I mean, each arc is going to be 1 year, and then it's A New Hope. So.
Ooh. What you got there? That is wildly inefficient. Yeah, look all around like that for your instruments. This is why the Empire lost. See, the Whispers foils don't go both sides, right? It's one-sided. No. Does that look like a prototype then, or is this the first time in universe we've seen like a ship manufacturer?
New pilot. We couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we saw it in Rebels, right?
Welcome aboard.
I don't think so. That was an Imperial depot with a prototype Defender there. But we never visited Sinar or Incom.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't go to Kuwait? No?
We did in the High Republic.
Have you been
that's what I'm thinking of.
For very long?
You'll never feel right unless you're doing what you can to stop them. You're coming home to yourself. You've become more than your fear. Let that protect you.
That sounds like Nemec.
Thank you.
It does. Become more than your fear. I like that a lot.
I need a 12-minute.
I also like you're coming home to yourself.
Yeah.
So do you think he, like, at this very moment, he is officially a part of the rebellion, or he's just kind of doing his own thing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm betting he's official. Yeah, it's been a year. He's had to get everyone out, and he had help doing so. I think he's officially hitched his wagon to this, you know. Yeah, so I believe this is the TIE Avenger, is what it is.
With dual Vulcans.
Woo, baby! Look at that thing.
Oh, can we get an analog TIE scream? Come on, man! Invert Y or invert X.
Yeah, Andor's not so much a pilot, is he?
No, he's not. Oh my gosh. The sound of a Vulcan firing with lasers. Dude, did he just
That guy's like,
that?
oh crap. It's a one-off.
Oh, he did. Jesus.
Oh, they gotta make this a ride, because that's awesome.
Hell yeah. It's definitely us in Smuggler's Run.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, now, do you remember which one of us had which access? That way we know which one of us would have flown backwards into the wall.
I was up and down.
Damn it, it was me.
Okay, listen. I know this is Andor, but how they're shooting this right now makes me excited for Starfighter.
Right?
Ooh.
Don't you dare. I will.
Wake up. Hey, shh.
Oh my gosh. Are we here for the first time too, Chandrilla?
Yeah? I mean, although we did go to Chandrilla in the Aftermath books.
Oh, from now on, this is all just on screen
Yeah.
that I'm talking about.
Perrin, my favorite nephew.
My favorite reprobate. How are you?
This whole Chandrilla thing it's giving me like Harry Potter, Bo Batten's Academy vibes with like the blue and the elegance.
I'm trying to remember Tay's last name,
Coma.
but I can only think of Tay Zonday.
Tacoma.
Tay Coma, that's right.
Also, this seems to be the largest set we've seen them build.
This is huge. Well, it appears to be.
Well, he just walked into it, so it's not it's not the stagecraft.
Hey, they could be doing Jamiroquai stuff. I don't know.
Away, no chatting, Luther. No spoiling.
Away with you.
What's going on here?
You'll ruin my surprise.
Thirsty?
You know what this is? This is giving me Ahsoka vibes. The book when she had to go out in the field and fix things.
She
Yeah.
seems awfully determined.
On Raider.
Yeah.
It's a long walk from the silos.
At the time of his choosing. The group in this room is of this moment the tightest of closed circles.
Each of Borman's 9 provinces pulling together to provide a single processing
Well,
and delivery
we know
system.
exactly where they were
All
now.
that
When
gorgeous
he was running through, you saw all the spider
detail
emblems.
in the capital city, Palmo. The perfect setting for buyers and designers from around the galaxy.
Should be more careful.
You scobbing jackpot.
No. We're not here to gloss over
Scubbing
any
jackpad. Do you know what a jackpad is?
Gorman is not a
Nope.
decision to be taken.
Never thought I'd see Krennic and Dedra interacting.
You're awfully quiet, aren't you?
Really? Where's everyone going?
God dang, she's
Quite the event.
putting them
Pace
down.
yourself. There's 2 more days to go.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Wondered where you came from. More reason to doubt me, I'm sure.
Whoa! Tell him to put it down.
How do they survive this long?
Come here, liar.
You're not even good at that.
Jeez. All bets are off then, huh? Good start so far. I suppose I'm just gonna hammer through these, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm noticing about Andor? And I probably said this before about season 1. I think largely what makes it what it is the lack of campiness.
Yeah.
We've said it enough that like Star Wars DNA is camp, but like this taking itself seriously works for Star Wars too.
I mean, my kind of hot take is that if something is based in the Force, it needs camp. And if it's not, you can do without. But the Force being a Deus Ex machine means you kind of need some campiness with it.
Monsters? These guys are amateurs. Are we gonna see Cyril? Is he gonna be waiting around the corner? He's gonna ambush Dedra.
Catch them first, then make them famous.
Oh, I like that line too.
You'll want to put that in your speech.
Last night was successful.
How many of these dresses are we gonna see at Celebration? They all look
Tell your
stunning.
boyfriend to back off the nog.
We have a long day, Perrin.
Tay.
I'm back to hating him. We get a lot more of him in the book, but like,
Shandy, where did he grow up?
they just have an odd relationship.
Pay the price.
I feel like that's just his way of banter. I don't think he truly believes Tacoma is a lover. I will say, after the first episode, they made the right choice with this release cadence, because nothing happened in the first episode like that is worth like holding on to for a week, you know?
To my friend at 500. She thinks they'll finish inspecting up there today.
But there was a lot of story, a lot of plot development.
How many are there?
Yeah.
On the ground, she counted about 40. We don't know what they have in the air.
What if they come this way?
Look, they need the grain. They know we need help, and they know everyone isn't legal. How hard they look, what they do.
You'll be here.
Thank you, friend.
Now, to everybody watching right now,
I'll stop by later.
it's gonna oddly feel topical, but I guarantee you, this show was developed way before we knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
That does not look appetizing at all.
Eat it.
If our coconuts in the Philippines looked like that, we would not exist.
I dare you. Give it.
And he just went right in there, man. Like, God bless
There are
him.
no small jobs here at the Bureau of Standards. There's a future here for those who dare.
So he made it that far in a year?
I can try again tonight.
Beautiful ride over the field.
You making a pass,
I'm
mate?
only here for another couple of days. Maybe
You'd like to join me?
does he worry about you?
Could you get that creeper face off your face?
We've just shut down all the comms.
It's not up to me.
Darla.
I'm done.
Jeez.
Ready?
Hate him.
Mm-hmm.
What's your counsel?
Yeah. Yeah.
In my headcanon, Naue is in the grass right now, waiting to assassinate him.
Didn't stop you.
This reminds me of Ao's song,
Hasn't been bad for business.
this setting.
Yeah, I can see that.
I've always wanted to.
I see.
Mother wasn't allowed. It'll be different now.
Say anything before.
Gosh, all of these outfits are going to be cosplays.
Having fun?
Where is that? They are physically walking up a long staircase.
Hold on.
These guys are so screwed.
Hang on. Just
You were getting worried.
we should be getting worried.
About what?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no. No. What happened between them?
Tomorrow then.
I mean, he's living his dream. It's gross, and I hate it.
After all you've done for me, please. Oh, let's celebrate.
Indeed.
Damn, she walked away with all due haste. Does B2 look like he's doing this face?
I like Luthen's. Luthen's like, we'll just kill him. What are you talking about? What are we talking about here?
Trouble and disagreement will arrive without summons. There's no choice in this. There's no effort required. You simply stand still, and the galaxy will deliver a daily basket of fresh anxieties to your door without fail. My hope is that you learn to reach past this constant cloud of sadness. Gaiety, amusement, these are the hidden things. But joy has no wind at its back. Joy will not announce its arrival. You need to listen for it and be mindful of how fleeting and delicate it can be. For me right now, it's a smile that I can't hide as I see these two young people sharing our greatest tradition. Sagrona.
That was a fire speech. It's just a whole bunch of followers, no leaders.
Yeah. But I like the idea of a challenge, being like, if it's what they're gonna do, to be like, me and you fist fight, winner leads, all right? Because like this ain't working.
Yeah.
5 hands. Roski rules.
Roski rules.
Everybody hear that?
Roski rules. What does that mean?
Dance off.
I have a feeling this has nothing to do with fighting. So it's rock, papers.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
3. Yeah! Or I'll kill you.
I want to play that game now. Let's play that game. What's that smirk for?
1, 2, 3.
It just me thinking about playing Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh.
And like, man, I sneak past them so quick.
I keep thinking it's thunder. It's not.
Wow.
Clever girl. I mean, you're lucky he's not turning those guns on you. He's probably gonna kill the beast that's attacking them, though.
Nope, he's just like deuces, y'all.
Leaving.
Deuces.
Oh! A part of me...
Was that a Yavin temple?
I know, that's what I was... I mean, are they on Yavin? That planet wasn't labeled. So Bix and all of them, they're on Mina Rao. Then the others are on Chandrilla.
Yeah, I mean those were Yavin temples.
It's
and the planet looked like Yavin, but I mean like you can
maybe the architect, I don't know, because I feel like, so they're hinting at like the ending being on Yavin, right?
You know, the same that the people, the Masasis could very well have built things on multiple planets.
Yeah, it reminded me of the comics with Thrawn.
Yeah.
But that could very well be Evan. Honestly, there's no reason for it to just kind of look like show
To just
us.
look like identical to it.
Why does that look like he's leaving a box system? Right? With like 4 stars? Whoa! You hate to be inside that thing when that happens.
Especially like turned around and climbing around in the back.
That's what you do when you're parking your manual.
It's true.
Why can't they just leave us in peace?
Keep your head down.
I thought there was more peace under the Empire. That's definitely next on the cosplay list for people. Chandrillan wedding gown. She wants to, right?
She's like, what are you talking about?
Of course not. Main thing is we're all here together.
You can
now.
tell she's like, don't do this.
She sucks.
This game ends now. You want Cyril in your life, you will think before you speak. I'll make sure he visits twice a month. I'll make sure that he calls you.
I mean, she laid the hammer down.
Dedra was just telling me how well you're doing here.
Perhaps some more cakes?
I want cake.
Sacked by Rakatan invaders.
Yeah.
Until today, there were only 8 of these accounted for. And only 5 have made their way back.
My father's Chandrillan. I was born in Naboo. My mother's Gorman.
Oh.
He was married. There was a scandal.
Where were you raised?
Well, we weren't really welcome anywhere for a while.
This guy's got trouble all over the galaxy.
Sorry.
What is that all about?
That he's unstable. He can't be trusted. He's gone.
And Luthen is all Cassian Andor right now. This guy looks so intense.
We won't be away long.
It's too long already.
Talia has
Can't help but feel sorry for the fella.
Will Cassian know where to go?
You'll be right here, won't you? You'll be up on the hill with Talia, who's nicer than I am. And she's smarter than I am, prettier than I am.
Get inside.
I mean, don't stand by it. You just
I won't tell you again.
don't be obvious about it. Man, I want them to be real so bad. It looks so much fun.
Right?
I'm not sure what you're saying.
How nice for you.
So that's why she's crying in the clips.
Get out of there, Bix! He looks so sniveling.
Stop right there.
It's like Yasuke trying to sneak.
Right? That's exactly what I was thinking.
She's putting him down. Oh. Lita's gonna get her what she wants.
You must have strong hands.
Strong hands. Ah! Mm.
That guy is a creep.
Please. I'm begging you.
It's such a simple choice.
I said no!
Just thinking about her trauma and stuff. Alright, yeah. Oh. He needs to die right now.
Oh.
Somebody kill him, please. Do it again.
That was a hammer. I think one was enough.
No, not
He's looking all
enough.
tuckered out.
Not enough. Keep on doing it. That's the reaction of a person that's never been told no.
Damn.
Unit 2.
It sounded like
Hey.
we were under attack.
I know how I would handle this situation as KVS. Just gonna take them out one by one. What cannon?
He tried to rape me.
He's dead.
And that's where they get you. Not from the front, but from the side.
That's a serious word to use in Star Wars.
Right?
But Star Wars needs to grow up.
Take coma?
Yes.
I wasn't sure.
Where's Alta?
Called to fill in.
Is that Cinta?
That's Cinta. That means Cinta's cleanup crew. Cinta's cleanup crew, bro. Take Coma's gonna be in a Take Coma.
No one. Hey. That's an Outlaws interface. The targeting.
Wanted.
He's not dead. He's just taking a nap. Where is he? I suppose Niamos is like the Ibiza of the Star Wars. Hard cut to credits.
Damn. That was great. That's like such a I don't know. I just love that the juxtaposition, right? It's a celebration. Everyone's dancing and stuff at the same time. You know, she's losing her daughter. The rebellion thing is falling apart. She's losing Takoma, who's someone she's known forever. And who knows? Maybe she actually does or did have feelings for Tay, but like because of her situation, like she's celebrating having nothing at this point in time.
Yeah.
You know, we lost Brasso. We seeing Cinta. Val seeing Cinta in that moment and knowing
what it means.
She's here on the planet.
And
how long has she been on the planet?
Yeah, she didn't really tell.
She doesn't, you know, so her heart's breaking because she's very devotion to it. It's just a lot of dark stuff, just juxtaposed with like happy space dance, you know.
That was a premiere. Like they made a conscious decision, a decision that worked. Because quite honestly, even after episode 2, I wasn't quite sure what we were going to latch onto until next week, until the next 3 episodes, because, you know, there was a lot of plot development in the first 2 episodes, and we finally reached kind of a climax in this episode where everything came to a head, and it definitely needed it. And especially when we talk about how Andor is going to be years and stuff and jumping around the time, it makes sense to release them in these kind of arcs. You know, I said it during our reaction, Andor is proof that Star Wars can grow up. You know, we still have Mandalorian and Grogu, we still have all of those kind of tentpole shows and even the movies that will relatively remain kind of middle grade for us, but like, you know, we need a show like this. We need a show that deals with more mature, darker themes. Having that almost happen to Bix is a pretty serious kind of maturity level step up in storytelling for Star Wars, you know. I
thought it was going to be unsaid, but like we all know what's going to happen. But
yeah.
Like no, they said it. This is the Empire, and you know, them being like just straight up being like, listen, you guys are illegals, but we realize, you know, they're needed for the harvest. So I'm like, I don't know, man. It's
you know, do what they always do. Trying to get a piece for themselves, and assert that power dynamic. And that's essentially what the Empire was. Whenever people say, you know, there was peace under the Empire, or there was order, it's like it's only at the expense of the lesser.
I mean, well, it's like I said, people say it's peace. No, it's quiet because they squash any dissenter. So, but it's not peaceful, not for those people.
Yeah, and it goes back to Nemec's saying on Aldhani, you know, it's easy to hide behind 40 atrocities than a single incident. And
I mean,
when this is happening, you know, when Brasso said it's happening everywhere, you know, you can't keep track of it.
Yeah. And do you really think that would be, that's the first time he was in that situation?
No, not at all.
Because it didn't seem like it. He seemed well versed in whatever it is that he was doing.
He tried to, you know, keep Kellen's hands clean by making it seem like he got ratted out, which was very, very smart. Although I don't know how much effect that has when a TIE Avenger just attacks and destroys everything.
There's gonna be a lot of heat on that planet, but like it could very, we'll have to see, but it seems like something that they could very easily say it was this group of people, they were there, you know, investigate all of them, and not that there would be no repercussions for everyone else.
Yeah, on the Dedra and Cyril front, they seem to have this kind of you know, quiet life on Coruscant where, you know, I don't necessarily know, I don't think we know the details of that agreement or if they actually, like, fell for each other.
I mean, we'll have to see. Certainly have to see. I just don't, I can't picture Dedra falling for anyone. You know what I mean? So my knee-jerk assumption is like he's a distraction. He's there.
Yeah.
You know?
And she's about to be quote unquote demoted or assigned to Gorman to handle Kelkite extraction. Which is interesting because it also ties into this kind of rebellion thing, right? Because, you know, her plans, at the very least, or her thoughts on the matter is to use insurgency to do to create an incident or to create something that requires the Empire to come in.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, it's a great start. I mean, already the story has been accelerated because we have all 3 of these episodes.
I mean, we're gonna get the Gorman massacre for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know about the whole battle, but it's gonna be interesting once that comes to pass, because that is going to test. It's going to really show us the difference between Cyril and Dedra, because again, Dedra is in on it. Her alignment, her goal is for the Empire.
How many episodes do we have in this season? 9?
12, I believe.
12? 3, 6, 9, 12. So, all in, we've gotten about 2 hours out of that. And if they just they're about to just give us 4 movies.
Yeah.
If this first arc is anything to go by, they have done something spectacular by giving us 4 great movies, curbing the trilogy thing.
It's what I've been saying. And since we get this complete thing, there's less. I mean, we're gonna have to deal with less chuds week to week, being like, this is boring or whatever.
But there's less uncertainty, right, with the story.
Because it answers the question. It is its own complete thing. How many complaints and people whining do we have to hear where that complaint or that thing is answered in the very next episode?
We have such a huge picture of the story right now. It's crazy.
I mean,
to think
I would still argue that even if we only got the first episode, all of those threads were there.
Yeah, there's less uncertainty for sure going forward, going into the next arc. Let us know what you guys thought in the comments section below, with all 3 episodes dropping, how you feel about the story and where it's headed. This was great. I don't really have any critical notes so far. I feel like they've done something truly special with the level of cinematography, with the level of detail, and just the quality of the show. They truly have what is going to be 4 movies on Andor. And I can't wait.
And hopefully what this means, I know there was some mixed feelings about the Sean Levy movie. I certainly have mixed feelings about it, myself. But hopefully we end up in a similar boat where Tony Gilroy is big enough that he can say, this is what I'm doing, and will probably have had minimal studio interference with the project. I think that's why we're getting something so streamlined. And I think the bigger name like Sean Levy and Ryan Gosling coming into it might lend itself to that for Starfighter. Of studio wants to interfere, like, no, you wanted me, this is what I'm doing. They can throw that weight around. Hopefully. That's off topic, but I don't know, thought I'd mention it.
Yeah. Otherwise, that'll do it for this reaction. I know it's a long one, but don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more videos. Catch us on Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific for our full discussion, maybe with some guests. I think this Friday we'll be joined by Fangirl Meegs, so we'll have a lot to talk about, poking her brain about what she thought of the first year, or the second year, or the first arc, or the first drop. Turn on notifications so you know when we post new videos, when we go live, and do all of that good stuff. But that's it. On to the next one.
For Light for Life,
we are all full years.
And don't touch Bix.
No.
All right.
It's on site.
No means no.